The baseball season is underway. We've got the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Kansas City Royals at Kauffman Stadium. Major League Baseball live on 2K Sports.
And a view from inside Kauffman Stadium and that beautiful waterfall here. Favorite spot, this ballpark for power hitters. The home field advantage goes to a pitcher's yard today. We're in Kansas City with the Royals. With Kruk and Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Hi, everybody. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. And the starter for Kansas City. Steve, as he gets into this Angels lineup, what's he looking at?
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And oftentimes we say good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if that prevails in this one.
Now, the starting lineup, Mike Scioscia's offense looks like this. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, Eric Ibar can do a lot of things on a baseball field, but excitement is something he brings every single day. Makes unbelievable, great defensive plays, good strong throwing arm, really great at turning the double play. And he's learned how to hit a little bit at the big league level. He's not an easy
leadoff hitter Howie Kendrick. He deals. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. 250 was the average. That's 4 out of 16 last year against the Royals in Kansas City. Swing and a line drive. And he's on. That's a nice way to jumpstart your offense. Got a chance to check out the Royals defense. Here's what it looks like. Any picks, John?
Well, Jeff Francoeur has been one of the best right fielders in baseball for a long time. He'll go get him, and what he does, though, is he absolutely shuts down a running game. An unbelievably strong, accurate throwing arm that always hits the cutoff man. He's a guy that you want in right field with the game on the line.
Runner on here for Bobby Abreu.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep him close.
Butler keeping tabs on that runner at first. Here's the pitch. Strike two at the knees. 0-2.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Bobby Abreu is struck out. A big swing and a miss.
Got him to chase that ball down and away. Good pitch. Not real good execution by the hitter.
And Kendry Morales at the plate. Runner at first.
Well, one of the more bizarre injuries I've ever seen on a baseball field or any field for.
Swung on and ripped towards second. That's two gone. We'll have some great MLB action coming your way. April 1st, it's for real. It'll be John Lester and the Boston Red Sox. They find themselves at the Rangers ballpark in Arlington to take on Texas. Action gets started 8 Eastern. Swung on, liner to right, and it's through. Base hit for Napoli.
Perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. And it's Juan Rivera at the plate. Two men on and two men out. He delivers. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. That one falls. Kendrick will try and come around to score. And Kendrick will score.
Well, right out of the gate, he's got himself a big double with 1 run driven in to put the first run on the board. It's a good start for these guys right out of the chute.
And Borges is going to come to the plate. Getting out in front any time of the ball game, you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
Swinging a liner to left. And that's going to do it. Francoeur's there. Nice way to get things started in this one. The Angels lead it 1-0. Let's take a look at Anaheim's starter. So, Steve, what's in store for these Kansas City hitters today?
Well, it's southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be on top of his game. And when he's on, he's usually pretty darn good. But this is a quality lineup he's facing, which means he's going to have to really execute his pitches to get out of jams.
A smash between short and third. That's in for Kansas City. Take a moment here to look at the Royals lineup. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
But when he gets hot, he can carry a team, and Billy Butler's a guy that can do just that. He can hit the ball out of the ballpark. He can drive in runs. What I like about him is his ability to hit the ball to all fields. Take what the pitcher gives you. Don't try to do too much. The old cliches, Billy Butler puts them to use and produces runs for his team.
And it's through. That's a base hit. Here's how the Angels stack up on the diamond. And how do you like who's out there, John?
Well, the way the game of baseball is played now, you need a lot of versatility, and Alberto Callaspo is a guy that can provide that. Great defender no matter where he's playing in the end.
And he lays one down here. Number 55. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Look where he placed that one right there. Take a look at it. Perfectly placed.
He is out at first, but the damage was done around the bases. Those runners now in position to score.
That's good situational baseball.
Popped into foul territory down the left side. And Abreu tracks. Here comes the runner for the plate. The first runs in easily. So now the WPA graph will show us how much of a difference that run batted in means at their chances of victory. And it's Betterman batting. Now they did not want to get too far behind in this ball game, so the importance of the production here is to get themselves even.
And that lead didn't last long as their bats came out swinging here early in this one, Gary.
Swinging and connecting. You know, there's nothing like a little early action to get this crowd involved. Towards center field. That's down. The run's coming in. Good pitch down low, Steve, but a better at bat.
Well, he did a real nice job going down in his swing to get that low ball, to be able to pick up the hit.
Swing, liner, back up the middle. And another one. It's contagious. On tap for the Angels. This Kansas City series ends Sunday. And they'll be taking on the Rays, led by MVP, maybe, Devin Longoria. And that's going to be a 2-game trip. Then they'll kick off a homestand with the Blue Jays. And Escobar settles in. And it gets down. Betterman looking to score. And Betterman scores. He scores easily, comes in.
It's opening day. We'll see the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Kansas City Royals. Live here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. We are absolutely delighted to have you with us. It is opening day, Major League Baseball. Now, the starting lineup. Mike Scioscia's offense looks like this. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Eric Ibar can do a lot of things on a baseball field, but excitement is something he brings every single day. Makes unbelievable, great defensive plays, good strong throwing arm, really great at turning the double play. And he's learned how to hit a little bit at the big league level. He's not an easy out, so look for him to have a big day.
Leadoff hitter Howie Kendrick. Here it comes. Lined up the middle. And Escobar able to get to that one. Got a chance to check out the Royals defense. Here's what it looks like. Any picks, John?
Well, Jeff Francoeur has been one of the best right fielders in baseball for a long time. He'll go get him, and what he does, though, is he absolutely shuts down a running game. An unbelievably strong, accurate throwing arm that always hits the cutoff man. He's a guy that you want in right field with the game on the line.
One away, Bobby Abreu in.
When Bobby Abreu got off to such a good start in 2010, but he slowed down toward the end of the year. You wonder if it's age catching up to him after having so many fabulous seasons.
And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here. Abreu saw his average dip during the middle of the year, and he never recovered from that.
And I think part of that is he got a little bit too swingy. He was chasing pitches out of the zone. His strength is when he's patient at the plate.
Abreu's the runner at first. Morales taking it. It's in there.
Another losing season in Kansas City. It has been a tough run there of late, but at least something to look forward to. They were a little bit better in 2010 at home, getting closer to being a 500 team.
There's a swing and a ball hit well. Deep, straightaway center field. Back. And he drops back. The runner's tagging from first. Baby steps, that's what the Royals really are having to do here, and unfortunately over a long period of time. As Steve mentioned, a little better at home, 38-43 last year.
It has to be the pitching, though, that turns things around. The second worst home ERA in Major League Baseball. That's not good enough to even compete for a playoff spot.
Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch, he just didn't quite come up with the swing.
To right center. That is the third out. Avila's there to get it. And out on the mound, we'll see Jared Weaver. Anaheim's got him starting in this one. And Steve, as you take a look at this Kansas City lineup, what do you think we're going to see?
What makes Jared Weaver effective is he's learned how to pitch inside a little bit, and that's opened up the outer third of the plate.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And that's in plenty of time for the out. Right now we've got a moment to take a look at the lineup for the Royals. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, when he gets hot, he can carry a team, and Billy Butler's a guy that can do just that. He can hit the ball out of the ballpark. He can drive in runs. What I like about him is his ability to hit the ball to all fields. Take what the pitcher gives you. Don't try to do too much. The old cliches, Billy Butler puts them to use and produces runs for his team.
Now we'll take a quick look at the Angels, how they'll be taking the field defensively.
One of the areas this team really wants to try to make improvement is you take a look, ranked last in their division defensively, and they're going to have to tighten things up a little.
There's a swing and a ground ball, and he grabs this one, and there's one, and two. They got both of them that time. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. Major League Baseball and Kauffman Stadium, a great combination, and glad to share the day with you. He deals. Lined right at the second baseman. And Aviles makes the play.
Sometimes you have to hit them where they're not. And that was a shot right there, but they hit it right to the second baseman for an out.
And Borges is going to come to the plate. And in this lineup for Mike Scioscia, a key role played by this guy. Swings at that breaking ball but misses. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Callaspo at the plate. A shot up the middle. That looks like a single. We'll have some great MLB action coming your way. April 1st, it's for real. We'll see Josh Hamilton and the Texas Rangers. They'll be hosting the Boston Red Sox. Action gets started 8 Eastern.
Looking forward to that one, Gary. That's going to be some kind of ball game to tune into.
Runner on first, 2 away. Up the middle. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. That should be a base hit. That sets up an opportunity for Eric Ibar.
Well, you know, they put corners on home plate for a reason, and you're throwing a fastball right down the middle to major league hitters, they're not going to miss it.
He delivers. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball. Butler. It's picked up. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Still nobody on. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And that'll put Gordon on first base. That will bring Wilson Betterman to the plate.
Now take a look at the Kansas City Royals rankings last year in the American League. Second in batting average, second best in hits. They also showed up in the top 5 in triples, and that's a real credit to their hitting and base running. Aggressiveness coming out of the batter's box.
Borges. 1 away. Pena at the plate. 1 down, runner at first. Swung on, line to right field. And that's going to be a base hit for Pena. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, and I tell you, as hot as he's been, you know he's not going to miss it. 4 hits in their last game, although it was a loss, but he is hot.
And Melky Cabrera stands in. Borges roams over, puts it away. Gordon going towards third.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied.
Look at our leaderboard brought to you by State Farm. A look at the teams with the most hits when it mattered most. The Twins, number 1. White Sox in second. In third, the Rangers. Fourth, the Pena trying to steal. Strike 1. Safe. He gets in there. That's in the dirt. He traps it. Comes set. Now the 1-1. That one fouled off by Francoeur. The 1-2 from Weaver. Line towards first. And he can't run it down. And Gordon comes in to score. There's the throw. And Pena will score.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Bear down.
And Escobar settles in. Getting out in front any time of the ball game, you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
Gary, we just saw quality at bat. right there. He got the job done. When he got his pitch, he knew what to do with it, and he delivered.
Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that'll get him aboard there on a roll. He throws, and Francoeur will score. Openings for this lineup offensively. Don't give it to them now because they are hot. A runner on first with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Shot towards the hole. Out into right field. That'll be a single. Kansas City gets a shot at it right now.
What more do you need to see? Now you have to question his confidence. Giving up 3 straight hits. Not much going right out there at this point.
Swung on and hit. This one to Borges. That one's grabbed. Side retired. Big second inning. Nice early run production. The Royals are in front 3-0. Leadoff hitter Howie Kendrick 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts Kendrick out. Swing and lined up the middle. And that's a base hit. Kendrick on it first. That's going to bring up Bobby Abreu.
Well, let's take a look at the Angels and where they ended up last year rank-wise in the American League. 7th in home runs, 7th in stolen bases, and they were in the top 10 in doubles, driving the ball out to the wall, playing a lot of wall ball last year, showing that speed coming out of the batter's box and taking the extra bases.
There's a swing, line drive, center field. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. That will bring up a key hitter in a key moment, Kendry Morales.
Well, this is a guy right here that was made to hit fastballs, and that's what he looks for, and that's what he got right there. Put a good swing on it. He knew what to do with it for that double.
Last time up, flew up. Lined hard down the left field line. And it's up against the wall. Oh, he cannot scramble back in time. A big out at third base.
It's now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
It's got to be Napoli. Offensively, the opportunity to pull it a little bit closer, and right now that offense looks as though they've got the ability to do that.
Gary, he got some good wood on that last hit. Put it in play. Now
a swing. That one is driven deep. Right center field. There's a chance. It's off the wall hard. And Morales will score.
Well, pitcher making a mistake right here, leaving it right over the heart of the plate. He squares it up, drives it. Good contact at the plate to drive in a run.
Most of those kind of pitches are going to get hit. That's an RBI knock. Here's the pitch to Rivera. Hit in the air to left center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. And count the run. Game tied. Anaheim there continuing. The bats are hot.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
0-1 the count right now after he fouled off that first one. Here's the pitch. Borges ground ball. Picked up by Escobar. Throw in the dirt, and he is in there. Oh, he has thrown it away. Safe all around. Oh, and a wild throw. The season underway for the Royals. The series with the Angels concluding on Sunday. And then they'll be going up against Alex Rios and the White Sox. That'll be Tuesday and Wednesday. And they'll be off to take on the Tigers in that bout of Maglio Ordonez. 0-1 pitch is a change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, that changeup down in the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses. 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Get a chance to take a look at this slider right here, Gary.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And the first pitch. Swinging a shot down the left field line. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. Here's Rivera heading home. And Rivera comes in. And another run is in. Boy, this lineup, you just see opportunities here, and this offensive lineup knows what to do with them. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Ready with a 1-0. Hit up the middle. Oh, my. How did he get out of the way of that? Those are scary. And a run comes home. This lineup is making the most of every opportunity in this game.
Well, that's 10 hits right now in this ball game for him, and you know, you're going to have to wonder how much longer the manager's going to stick with this guy.
And he starts Kendrick out. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. 250 is average last season against the Royals. That is a strike. Kendrick. Let's see how he protects the plate here.
Tough spot for the hitter right here. Down 0-2. You got to foul off that tough pitch if you have to.
Fouled away.
Foul!
Ground ball. Butler. He's up with it. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They've struck back to take the lead with an enormous offensive inning. It's been a great... And it's Billy Butler to lead it off. 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Here's the 1-0 from Weaver. Swing and a line drive. And it's caught. That play made by Cayespo.
Gary, I tell you what, I think he caught that one in self-defense. He couldn't even move. He had to just get the glove up.
And it's Alex Gordon now. He's picked up 4 hits, 11 lifetime ABs off Weaver. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Well, the breaking ball up in the hitter's eyes. He gets the strike call on it. The hitter just couldn't pull the trigger. Foul!
That's hit foul by Gordon. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And this is a fair ball heading towards the corner. Gordon going towards third. Easily to the bag. They didn't make a play. And the throw. And he scores! Whoa, what a move made right there, Steve. He didn't even think about stopping at third. An inside the park home run.
The lead has been diminished. Kansas City Royals offense on attack. Good approach right now. Let's see if they can take the lead, Gary.
He got the bat on that one. And Abreu's there. That one's taken care of. Take a look at what's coming up for the Angels. This Kansas City series ends Sunday. They'll continue their road trip for the next series, the Rays at Tropicana Field. And that's going to be a 2-game trip. After that, they head home to match up against the Blue Jays. And Weaver misses low that time. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Borges. And that's going to do it in this half inning. So Jared Weaver out of the inning. He's been hit out of the park once today. And we'll see the Angels. It's Bobby Abreu to lead off. He doubled his last time. First pitch to Abreu. Here's one hit very well deep. One away. Now batting one away, here's Kendry Morales, a terrific talent for this team. He waved at that breaker and misses, and an 0-1 count. Spotted by Pena. Swung on and ripped towards second. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Well, this pitch right here catches way too much of the plate, and he absolutely demolishes it. Let's see what they want to do here with one out and a base open.
It's got to be Napoli. Swung on, hit well, out there to deep left center field, back of the wall, right off the wall. And Morales will score.
Well, a great piece of work right there to get that double and put himself in scoring position. He got a fastball and took a good rip at it. Nice, short, compact swing.
Here's the pitch to Rivera. First pitch, curveball, swung on and missed, 0-1.
Well, that's exactly where you want to throw that breaking ball. You started on the outside part of the plate and let it break away. That's what he did, and he got him reaching.
Line to left, but that's going to go foul. He deals. Popped up. Should be playable behind the plate. And the play made by Pena. Out number 2. And Borges is going to come to the plate. 2 outs and a runner on second. And here's the first one. That one is swung on and hit. Gordon's going to play it. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. L.A. with a 3-run lead. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Melky Cabrera stands in. So Cabrera is set down. 1 away. Here's a look at the teams who got it done last year at the plate, brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Rangers. The Royals, 2nd. The Twins, 3rd. Tigers, 4th. And it's the Red Sox, number 5.
When you watch this team today, one of the top hitting teams in all of baseball last year, you can't get frustrated as a pitcher pitching against them because they are going to get base hits, but you're going to have to bear down, and if you're going to beat them, you better hope you're getting a lot of double play balls because there's always going to be guys on base.
And he leaves that one alone. Jeff Francoeur showing patience to even the count.
Well, Gary, the circle change is really his bread and butter pitch. And
grounder, Cayespo. And he's got it now. Retiring Francoeur. And Escobar settles in. He's hitting .333 lifetime off the Angels. First pitch, here it comes. Now a swing and a shot toward second. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And nothing. Here's Alberto Cayespo to lead it off. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And that's going to bring his tourist to the plate. He'll be the pinch hitter.
in the chess game that managers play, there's no better piece than having a switch hitter that can come off the bench because it neutralizes the pitching decisions of the other manager.
Tonga's going to take a shot at it. He tripled home a couple in his last at bat. Nobody on base, one away. First pitch on the way. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one.
It's hard to get the kind of action you want on a two-seam fastball up in the zone, but his location away caused it to be effective anyways.
Missed badly with a change there, 1-1. He delivers. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2. And he pops it up. Should have room back there. That one's put away. Now 2 down. Eric Ibar stands in with 2 down. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Now Ibar gets set. There's a ground ball. Paul Betterman lays out. Back up. Throw in the dirt. He is safe at first. So Howie Kendrick will come up.
Well, as a pitcher, there's absolutely nothing you can do about this. You hate these type of hits, but he makes a great pitch. The ball just hit in an absolute perfect spot where no one can get to it in time to beat him on the throw to first.
Line towards second. Avila's there. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No run. It's going to be Kane now. Now the first pitch. Lined up the middle, played by Ibar. And that's in plenty of time for the out. Now State Farm gives us a look at the hit leaders from last year. There you see Butler. He's 4th on the list.
Well, when the manager makes out a lineup and you need a hit in that lineup, this is the guy you want it to play. He's one of the league leaders in hits last year, and he looks to continue that this year. He puts the ball in play. He's a great contact guy and a great guy to have in your order if you need that big hit.
And we've got Trevor Bell out on the mound. They've decided it was time to make a change here. And Butler's in the box. Top 5 hits last year. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch to him. For some reason, he tried to hit that pitch in the dirt. It's a strike. Bell sets and throws. That's hit foul by Butler. Hit in the air. It is foul. It was that close to being gone. Billy Butler swings and misses, strike 3. No runs, no hits, nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Angels still enjoying the advantage. It's Bobby Abreu to lead off. Yeah, for his team, the most RBIs a season ago. First pitch to Abreu. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
I tell you what, he can really swing the bat. He is some kind of offensive player, and really the guy this offense looks to. They want to get him on in front of him.
There's a ground ball. Avila's there. And that'll retire Abreu. Now batting one away. Here's Kendry Morales.
When you hate to say that one player can win or lose a division for you, but boy, when Kendry Morales went down with that devastating injury, that's when the Angels really started to crumble.
Swings, hits this one very high in the air. A soaring drive. Tell it goodbye. Add one more to that lead. Fly ball out of here, 4 up.
This is what the Angels need, Gary. They want hits to continue to add to this lead.
1 out, nobody on. And Napoli settles in. First pitch. Swings a little early that time. 0-1. Steve, this has been an unbelievable offensive show, and contributing to it, the long ball.
Well, you're right. I mean, every single time the pitcher made a mistake, it's been getting knocked around the ballpark.
And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today. And that's going to bring up Juan Rivera.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far, and it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. This one rolls through to the wall. And Napoli's on his way home. And he's in there. He scores from first.
It doesn't matter who's on the mound or what they're throwing. These guys can hit it. They are just together building confidence and whacking at it.
And Borges is going to come to the plate. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
I carry that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side. There's contact. He drove it well. That's the second out of the inning. Here's Rivera heading home. And Rivera comes in.
Boy, what a good offensive team. Finding a way to get the runners in. Take advantage of the opportunities when you have them. That's a good offense.
Base is empty with 2 outs. The pitch. There's a swing and a liner. And there's Escobar. Pulls it in for the 3rd out. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. I hope you're enjoying our opening. And it's Alex Gordon now. He homered earlier in the ballgame. And here's the first one. That's hit foul by Gordon. And the 0-1 by Bell. Good patience. Alex Gordon letting that one go by. It evens the count. And in this matchup, lifetime 281 off the Angels. Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. And Abreu's going to play it. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out. And it's Benjamin batting. Flew out last time. 1 out, nobody on. The first pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And it's caught. Play by Borges. Pena at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty and 2 down. Missed, ball 1.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location. And
this one swung on and driven hard. Borges. And that one's put away to retire the side. Yeah. Conga's going to take a shot at it. He'll start things off here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh! Hit up the middle. Oh, that'll move you on the mound. He just barely got out of the way. And that'll bring up Eric Ibar.
Well, just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
No one out and a runner on first. Now Ibar gets set. Swung on and missed. 0-1. He went 3 for 11 last year off the Royals on the road. Here's the delivery. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one to Gordon as he gets to it for the out. Now Howie Kendrick batting, a runner on first. Grounded out his last time up. There he goes for second. The tag, and they got him. And he starts Kendrick out. Reaches out for that one. He's behind on the count, 0-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball down and away. It's awfully tough to center that ball and make solid contact. That time he couldn't even make any contact.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And there's Gordon for the third out. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Stretch time here in Kansas City. It's Melky Cabrera to lead it off. 0 for 2 thus far. And Bell outside. That'll be a ball.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Cabrera hits the ground ball. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
Jeff Francoeur in the box. He went 2 for 10 last year against the Angels. Base is empty, 1 out. Now Francoeur gets set. And it's 0-1. Bell gets him looking.
Look, Gary, 1 out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Here's the delivery. Lined hard down the left field line. Into the corner, likely extra bases. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And he's in at second with a double. 1 out.
Well, only 1 out here in the inning, so a good opportunity here if they can string a couple hits together to make this a very productive inning.
There's a swing and a line drive. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. Francoeur is going to try and score here. And he's in there. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great. Aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in.
Swung on, contact. This one to Rivera. 2 down. Escobar towards third. Aviles at the plate. No hits in 2 at-bats lifetime against Palmer. And here's the first. Swung on, that is hit. And in there, the Royals will get a run.
You know, most of the time a pitch on the outside part of the plate is a very good pitch, but not to this hitter. He loves to get those long arms extended, and he drove that one.
So Billy Butler will try and keep it going. That one swung on its line. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
Well, even though he had 2 hits in the last game, his team lost, but he keeps swinging a bat like this, good things are going to happen.
First pitch on the way to Gordon. Borges. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. A display of determination. And it's Bobby Abreu at the plate. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. First pitch to Abreu. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
Well, this guy's changeup is so good. That a lot of hitters almost forget about his fastball, but it's that speed differential that makes it so effective.
Here's the pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. Throws in time to first. What a play. The master of changing speed, Steve, as you were talking about, makes that changeup that much better.
And what makes him so good is the ability to throw that changeup for a strike and have the courage to do it.
Time for Kendry Morales now to bring it. Swinging a shot down the left field line. And this one gets down. It'll head out towards the wall.
Well, they just can't figure out a way to get this guy out. That's now 4 hits for him in this game.
And it's Mike Napoli at the plate, one away. He singled and later scored in his last time up. It's going to be Rodriguez now. He'll grab a bat and hit here. That's on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And Aviles makes the play. And Juan Rivera to bat. Last time up, triple homer run. Runner on second and 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on board. Misses. It's a strike. Here's the pitch. Line shot into center field. And it gets down. That's hit number 3 on the ball game in 5 at-bats. And Morales will score.
Oh, he's got 3/4 of the cycle covered, and the hardest one out of the way, that tough triple. Let's see if he can hit a home run to complete it.
And Borges is going to come to the plate. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are.
Strike one!
Out in front on that one. Strike one.
But when in doubt, when you're undecided, swing hard, and that's what he did. But he got the slider, and he swung through it, but a big, powerful swing.
Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't.
He swings now and really hit that. Borges didn't have a problem getting over there in time. Pena at the plate. Life. Time he's picked up no hits in 1 at-bat off Palmer. Cone will be called on to pitch. Swung on and hit. This one to Borges. And Pena retired. 2 away. And Melky Cabrera up. Grounded out his last time up. Base is empty with 2 outs. And he starts Cabrera out. Ground ball to his turf. And he can't get to it. It rolls all the way to the wall. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
You'll take getting on base anytime, any inning. It just doesn't matter. And here with this double, maybe it's a chance to get a 2-out rally started.
Jeff Francoeur in the box. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. Now Francoeur gets set. Line drive. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they pick. And we've got his tourist batting. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. First pitch to him. Strike one. Mesh got him to swing 0-1. And here's the pitch. Waves and misses at the curve, just like that. 0-2. Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
K-Cam's going to give us a good look at the cutter.
Well, just a great sequence of pitches right there, and it only took him 3.
Boy, that's about as fine a job on the mound as you can get. First pitch on the way. Hot shot towards the hole. And that'll bring up Eric Ibar.
Well, he just continues to swing a hot bat in this one. Is that 4 hits for him now? Yes, it is.
Mesh with a delivery. Got him chasing that one low. Strike one. And that's a strike. Eric Ibar. Now he's going to be behind in the count. Strike 3. Looking to bunt. He didn't make contact, and he is gone.
Very little movement on this pitch at 93 miles per hour, courtesy of K-Cam.
Now Howie Kendrick batting, a runner on first. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 5 in this one. And he starts Kendrick out. Smash towards the middle. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs. Alcides Escobar leading it off. Had an RBI double this last time.
Well, he's dropped the hammer on him with the bat in his hand. And today driving in some runs, but he's also dropped the hammer on defense, making some nice plays.
And Jordan Walden gets ready to throw. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Bottom half of the ninth now, 1-0 count.
I think right now offensively you've got to start getting base runners, get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits, you don't need home runs, you need base runners.
Escobar again fouling it off. There's a swing and a line drive. One down.
Obviously, winning big right now, you just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
It's going to be Kane now. Too far outside, 1-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. Here it comes. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch coming. Taps this one foul off to the left.
Well, it's so important if you're the pitcher when you have 2 strikes on a hitter and you're ahead in the count, not to just throw something down the middle he can get a good hack at. That pitch was up in the strike zone. Thought he got it by him, but give the hitter a lot of credit. Defensive swing, fouls it off.
And he fouls off another one. High for a ball. 2-2. That one goes foul.
Well, a lot of times when you're in that defensive mode, that off-speed pitch is not the best pitch to throw.
Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
Now down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier. Things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
Aviles at the plate. Hitting .250 lifetime against the Angels. It's going to be Kevin Jepson on the mound. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. A swing line to left center. And that's through a base hit. So that brings up Billy Butler.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his 3rd hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
On the way. Slider misses badly with it. 1-0.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch, didn't get the strike.
The 1-1. That one swung on, hit in the air. Goes foul. Swung on grounder. This might be it. Kansas City gets a shot at it right now.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch, and that one is a fly ball. This could do it. Rivera to field this one. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
Now, so many things fell in the right place for Anaheim today, and a chance for them now to.
So the honor is ready to be handled out. And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well,